You are welcome to the Messiah Revelation channel. We are a prophetic end time ministry, and we are focusing today on the Antichrist, Barack Hussein Obama. And we are asking the question, why is it that so many people don't believe that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist? By revelation, on September the 5th, 2020, it was revealed to me that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist of the book of Revelation. I've done videos about it. And when I did the video, a member of this channel told me, so many people will not believe you. That's what he said. And the member believes that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist spoken of in the book of Revelation. And a lot of members in this channel confirm that they've also had revelations that Barack Obama, the 44th president of the United States, is the Antichrist spoken of in the book of Revelation. Why is it that despite these revelations, so many people still don't believe that Barack Hussein Obama can be or should be the Antichrist? This is what is the focus of the video today. The Antichrist is associated with Israel, and the Antichrist is also associated with Jews. And that is the interpretation, that is the common belief, and that is the conclusion that people arrive at when they read the Bible and when they also read Bible commentaries. You have to remember that the commentaries in the Bible, most of them are written by people who have pro-Israel perspective. They have Eurocentric perspective. And when they are talking about Israel, they are talking about the Israel of 1948. And so if somebody has little connection with Israel or has little evidence of being a Jew, then that person automatically does not qualify to be the Antichrist. And this is a false assumption, false belief, and it is false interpretation of the Bible. And so as we look at Obama as the Antichrist, we'll be looking at why so many people will not believe that Barack Obama is the Antichrist spoken of in the Bible. So let's look at Daniel chapter 9 verse 27. Daniel chapter 9 verse 27 is one of the scriptures that is used to identify who will be the Antichrist, and the father, the Antichrist, will also have connection with Israel. Daniel 9:27. Daniel 9:27. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the middle of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. And so this is a particular scripture that is quoted by so many people when they want to prove, quote unquote, that the Antichrist will or should be a Jew or will be a Jew or mandatory shall be a Jew. Because they say that the Antichrist will confirm a covenant with Israel, and in the middle of the year, the week, in the middle of 7 years, he will break the covenant. And so, why would they not believe Obama is the Antichrist? They wouldn't believe it because Obama doesn't have any connection with Israel, and Obama also is not a Jew. But let's look at Daniel 9:27 again. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. covenant with many. He doesn't say covenant with Israel. He says covenant with many, but many people rely on an interpretation that has been the norm, the tradition, the convention used by many so-called biblical scholars. The Antichrist will confirm the covenant with many. The Bible doesn't say he will confirm the covenant with of Israel, but they are saying the word many refers to Israel, and so the Antichrist should be a Jew, and Barack Obama cannot be the Antichrist because he's not a Jew. And so, who are they looking at? They are looking at somebody who fits a Jew and somebody who has connection with Israel. And for a long time, their eyes were on Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner is the son-in-law of President Trump, and he's a Jew, and he owned an apartment or a real estate in New York. The address 666. And we had evidence. Jared Kushner is a Jew, and obviously he's white. He's not an ordinary Jew. He's a white Jew, and he is the son-in-law of Donald Trump. He owns an apartment 666 in New York City. He's connected with the Antichrist, the beast of Revelation 13, and he's a Jew. And he's also initiating an accord, Abrahamic accord with Israel. And they signed the accord when President Trump was the president of the United States. And they jump into a conclusion that, Jared Kushner is the Antichrist because he's white, he's a Jew, and he owns an apartment. The number is 666. And lo and behold, he is going to sign an agreement, or he has signed an agreement. He has negotiated an agreement with Israel. And it confirms the prophecy in Daniel, because the Antichrist shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. They falsely jump into conclusion that Jared Kushner is the Antichrist because he quote unquote fits Daniel 9:27. Barack Obama doesn't fit Daniel 9:27. He's a Negro, he's not a Jew, and he has not negotiated a covenant with the Jews, Israel, and so he doesn't fit to be the Antichrist described in the Bible. So let's go to another scripture. They cite Daniel 11:37. So let's look at Daniel 11:37. The book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 37, talking about the Antichrist. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all God. Okay, so they cite this scripture and they jump into conclusion. The Antichrist will not honor the God of his fathers. He's talking about the God of the Jews. And so the Antichrist should be a Jew because Daniel 11:37 is saying that he will be someone who will not recognize the God of his fathers. And the Lord is speaking to the Jews. And the Lord is speaking to a Jew who will not recognize the father of the Jews. And the word father, he shall regard the God, neither shall he regard the God of his fathers. And that is the conclusion. They overstretch the scripture And so when we are looking at Father, let's look at John, the Gospel of John, John chapter 5, verse 43, when the Messiah was talking about the Antichrist, who the Antichrist will be. So let's look at what the Messiah said in John chapter 5, verse 43. I'm come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. The Messiah is saying that he came in the name of his Father, the Lord Almighty, the Lord of Israel, who created heavens, who created the earth, the Lord who delivered the Israelites from captivity in Egypt. The Messiah is saying that he came in his name, but the people would not receive him. And another one will come, the Antichrist, and he will come in his own name, and people will receive him. And so when we're talking about John 5:43, we are talking about an Antichrist who will come in the name of his own Father. The Antichrist comes in the name of his father, Lucifer, Satan, the prince of this world, the dragon. He is the father of the Antichrist. And so the father of Obama, the Antichrist, is not the father of the Israelites. He is Lucifer, the dragon. It's Lucifer who will give Obama his powers. The powers are the Antichrist. The God who created the universe, he gave his power to the son, Yeshua, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And he will sit on the throne of his father David. Satan, Lucifer, will give his throne to Barack Obama. And Barack Obama will sit on the throne of his father, Lucifer. And so people don't believe that Barack Obama is the Antichrist described in Daniel, but actually he is, because he's coming in the name of his father, and his father is not the father who created the heavens and earth. Obama's father, the spiritual father, the one who will give him the power, is the dragon, is Lucifer, who will give Obama his throne, the dragon, and he would force people all over the world to worship him. And that is Barack Hussein Obama. And let's look at Revelation 13. And there's nothing in Revelation 13 that says that the Antichrist will be a Jew or should be a Jew. Some people believe that John, who wrote the book of John, is the John of the book of Revelation. And John wrote about the Antichrist. And he said, there are so many Antichrists. And he didn't say, there are so many Antichrists and they are Jews. He didn't say that. There are so many Antichrists. And he talked about the final Antichrist. And the Messiah talked about the final Antichrist. He's saying that he, the Messiah, came in the name of the Father. People did not receive him. But somebody will come in his own name and he will be received. Yes, those who are claiming that the Antichrist should be a Jew and should be a white person, they will receive a false Messiah. Definitely, they will receive somebody whose father is not the God who created the universe, but whose father is Lucifer. John did not say the Antichrist will be a Jew. And in the book of Revelation. Let's look at the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 13. Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. The book of Revelation chapter 13 is a principal description, or contains the principal description of the Antichrist. And he will be a beast coming from the sea, and blasphemy will be his name. He will say so many blasphemous things against the God who created the universe. His father is not the father of the Hebrews. His father is Lucifer. And Barack Obama doesn't have to have any association with Israel. He doesn't have to have any association with Jews, because Revelation chapter 13 does not in any form or shape conclude that the Antichrist, the beast of Revelation 13, should be a Jew and is a Jew. Revelation chapter 13 verse 1 does not have any statement indicating that the Antichrist should be a white person, a Caucasian. Of course, Obama doesn't fit to be the Antichrist. Why? He's not a white man. He's a Negro. Why? Obama is not a Jew. He's a Negro. Assuming that the Antichrist should be a Jew, the question that we ask is, who is a Jew? And when they are talking about who is a Jew, they are talking about somebody associated with the 1948 state, regardless of where they came from. Whether they are Jew by blood or they are Jew by conversion. It doesn't matter where the person comes from. Of course, if the Antichrist will be a Jew, will he be an Ethiopian Jew? No. Ethiopian Jew is a black man, is a black Jew, and that Jew doesn't qualify to be the Antichrist, because they are talking about a different type of Jew. They are talking about Jared Kushner type of Jew, somebody who has connection with Israel, probably was born in Israel, has the passport of the 1948 Israeli state, and he has connections with Israel. He's accepted as an Israelite. He's a Jew. Barack Obama is not a Jew. His mother is white. His father is an African. He's a Negro. And he is not a Jew. And even if he were a Jew, he's not a proper Jew. He doesn't fit to be the Antichrist. And that is the false conclusion, false narrative, which doesn't have any basis in Scripture. It doesn't have any basis in Daniel 9:27. It doesn't have any basis in Daniel 11, verse 37. It doesn't have any basis in John 5:43. It doesn't have any basis in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. Obama cannot be the Antichrist. He cannot. Why? He's not white. His mother is white, but he has a Negro blood, and he doesn't qualify to be the Antichrist. After all, the Christ is a white man. The Christ is a Jew. And so his auntie, his counterfeit should also be a white man, should be a Jew. should have connection with the 1948 state. You sign a covenant with many in Daniel 9:27, and many means Israel. I'm not an English man, but when we say the Antichrist will sign a covenant with many, stated in Daniel 9:27, it doesn't mean that he will sign a covenant with Israel. It doesn't say that. And Daniel 11:37, which states that the Antichrist will not regard the God of his fathers. It doesn't necessarily mean that the Antichrist is a Jew. The Antichrist is part of the 1948 state, the state of Israel. That's not what it means. Obama doesn't fit to be the Antichrist, because they are looking for an Antichrist who will be accepted by Jews, because the Jews own the Bible, they own scriptures. Everything should revolve around them. They are the clock, the time clock of the book of Revelation. And Obama doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit to be the Antichrist. They are looking for an Antichrist who will be accepted by Jews. And Obama is not a Jew, quote unquote, and he will not be accepted by the Jews. Revelation 13 verse 1, the beast coming from the sea. Will he be accepted by the Jews? He will be accepted by everybody in the world, because Revelation 13 verse 7 says that power will be given to the Antichrist, the beast, to have control, dominion over the world. Dominion over the world includes dominion over Jews and Muslims and Christians, dominion over white people and black people, dominion over all nations. Does it matter if he is accepted by Jews? This is, I would say, a false interpretation of the gospel, that the Antichrist should be accepted by Jews. Only Jews. When Revelation 13 is very clear that power will be given to the Antichrist, Barack Obama, to have control over the whole world. You have control over Jews and Muslims and Christians, blacks and whites. By the way, will the world accept Barack Obama? He's a Negro. Will the world accept him? Did America accept a Negro as a president? 2008. Did America accept a Negro as a president? America is the Babylon spoken of in the book of Revelation. Did America accept a Negro as a president? And who was he? Did Israel accept Obama? Did they adore him? Did they like him? Hey, they accepted him. Obama became the first gay president of the United States. And his pictures, his photo was adorned on the front page of Time magazine. The first gay president in the world. He was accepted over the world. And by the way, because of Obama, Tel Aviv became the gay capital of the world. The gays in Israel, they love Obama. They will accept him. You will accept him if he comes tomorrow as the Antichrist. They accepted him. They love him. He's a champion of human rights, gay LGBT rights. He'll be accepted in Jerusalem. a city described as Sodom, because in Revelation chapter 11, it is stated that the two witnesses will be killed in a place called Sodom and Egypt, near the place where the Messiah was crucified. Tel Aviv, on so many occasions, has become the gay capital of the world, the LGBT capital of the world. And Obama is the pioneer of the LGBT movement, the pioneer of the gay movement. It's people who accept him. Everybody will accept him. Black and white, gay and straight. They will accept Barack Hussein Obama. I watched a video, and a white man made a video, and he said Obama is the Antichrist. He consistently said Obama is the Antichrist. And he knew people who asked him, hey, the Antichrist should be a Jew. And so he made a comment that, yeah, Obama is a Jew. How come Obama is a Jew? Yeah, Obama is a Jew from his mother's side. The person who made the video is called Doc Cates. Now, he's no longer on YouTube, but he made a video and said Obama is the Antichrist and he's a Jew from his mother's side. His mother is from the United States, a white woman. And this person is claiming that Obama's mother is a Jew. And so Obama is a Jew by default. Obama's father is a black person, a Negro from Kenya. Is it possible Obama's father is a Jew? Definitely not. How can a black man be a Jew? How can a Kenyan black man who was rearing goats and sheep in Kenya become a Jew and become the father of Barack Obama, the president of the United States? How can Obama be a Jew from his father's side? He's a Jew from his mother's side because his mother is white. And so for those who even believe that Obama is the Antichrist, they did so because they concluded that his mother is a Jew because she's a white woman and his father is not a Jew. But Obama is okay. It's okay to be a Jew because his mother is a Jew. I'm not sure how they jumped to that conclusion. I'm not sure what DNA the DNA that they took. I'm not sure. Can a black man be the Antichrist? No. The black man is not a Jew. And for those who believe that a black man cannot be a Jew, they don't also believe that the Hebrew Israelites who are scattered over the world, they don't believe that they are Hebrews. They don't believe that they have anything to do with Israel. And if Daniel is interpreted to mean that Antichrist will sign a covenant with Israel, it will not be a covenant with Negroes, because Negroes cannot be Israelites. They don't fit to be Israelites. And so Obama cannot be the Antichrist who will sign a covenant with Negroes. Obama is not the Antichrist who would disregard, who will not disregard the father of the Jews, as stated in Daniel 11 verse 37. Obama cannot be the Antichrist, even when by revelation given to me September 5th, 2020, shows that Obama is the Antichrist. And even though so many people have confirmed that Obama is the Antichrist by revelation, many don't believe Obama is the Antichrist. They're expecting a rabbi from Jerusalem to do occult calculation to determine who the Antichrist is, to read occult books, numerology, and chant, and do calculations using Jewish code in the old centuries to determine the proper Antichrist. They're expecting a Messiah. They're expecting the Messiah. The Jews are expecting the Messiah, but he will not be the Messiah spoken of in the book of spoken of in the Bible. He will not be the Lion of the tribe of Judah. He's rejected. He was pierced. And Revelation chapter 1 verse 7 is saying that he will appear in the clouds of heaven, and all nations will mourn because of him, including those who pierced him, those who are distorting his name, those who are whitewashing the Bible to create the impression that the Messiah is a white man, God is a white man, Hebrews are white people, and the Antichrist will be a white person, should be a white person, should be a Jew. And so when the revelation is very clear that Obama is the Antichrist, many will not believe it. And when I say many will not believe it, it includes some Negroes. Those Negroes don't have confidence in themselves that they are Israelites. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the revelation. Their pastors are not talking about the idea of the Hebrews being scattered over the world. They are not talking about how the Lion of the tribe of Judah will gather them from the four corners of the earth in Isaiah 11:11. So many Negroes, many black people will not believe Obama is the Antichrist because they believe that Obama is not a Jew, and it's only a Jew who can be the Antichrist. Many black people don't believe Obama is the Antichrist because they believe that the Antichrist should be a white person. They don't qualify. A black person doesn't qualify to be Christ. And a black person doesn't qualify to be an Antichrist either. Some black people did not expect a Negro to be president. And they don't expect a Negro to be the Antichrist. They feel offended. This video is not to convince anyone that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist. This video is meant to affirm the faith in the few who have revelation that truly Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist spoken of in the book of Revelation. There are members in this channel who have had revelation. This message is for you. The message is not meant to convince people to accept Obama as the Antichrist. Obama is actually the Antichrist by revelation. And it is not my duty to convince those who don't believe. The Messiah preached the message people did not believe in. The apostles and the prophets preached the message people did not believe in. And so when there's revelation that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist, people will not believe him. And when there's revelation that the Hebrews are scattered over the world, a lot of Hebrews will not believe it. They will not believe it because of lack of revelation. And Hosea 4 says that for lack of knowledge, my people perish. And so many people will perish because they will not accept the revelation that Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist. They are expecting a rabbi from Jerusalem to say that here is the Messiah. then they will believe. When the Messiah came the first time, the kings of earth did not know he was born. The rabbis in Jerusalem did not know the Messiah was born. They missed him. The same way, they will miss the Antichrist. They will miss Barack Obama, the Antichrist. And they will miss him because of false interpretation of the Bible or the Torah or the codes of Israel. They will miss him because of their prejudice. They don't believe that a Negro can be the Antichrist. And they don't believe that the Messiah was a black person. And they don't believe that there's anybody, any group of people who can be called Israelites except Israel of 1948. They don't believe in the idea that the children of Jacob are still scattered over the world. It's not those people that I'm here to convince when I tell you Obama is the Antichrist of the book of Revelation. The revelation is already given to you. For those who have ears, let them hear what the revelation is saying. Thank you, Obama, Hussein Obama, Barack Hussein Obama is the Antichrist spoken of in the book of Revelation. He's coming back to be a ruler of the world. And it fits his mantle in Revelation chapter 13, verse 7. He's the one who will be given dominion over the world. And it is the dragon who will give him the dominion. And Revelation 17, verse 17 confirms that the Lord Elohim will allow this to happen, that his will be fulfilled. His prophecies will be fulfilled. So the kings of the earth, they will give their power to Barack Hussein Obama, the Antichrist. And many people will not believe that Obama is the Antichrist because there will be a lot of deception. Obama is coming in the name of his father, Lucifer. He's not coming in the name of the father of Daniel. Thank you for watching this video.